Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, folks. It's V, the Guerrilla Economist, coming to you live on this edition of Rogue ESW. We have with us the man of the hour who needs no introduction. We are talking about the one and only John J. Singleton. He is here, and we are talking about strategic life. We're talking about an amazing opportunity that John has put together. 33 years of blood, sweat, and tears. 33 years like Jesus in the wilderness, folks. And I'm telling you right now, the ministry that John has put forth is absolutely incredible. And you can find all the links on that. And you want to talk to him personally, just go to aceofcoins.com, aceofcoins.com. John, may I just say that now you are ready to open the keys to the kingdom, to pull back the curtain, and to show the world what you've been working on, you've been toiling with the last, at least the last few years, putting it all together bit by bit. Your 33 some odd years of experience fighting the good fight, exposing the system, winning the hearts and minds, and giving people encouragement and peace of mind everywhere that they utilize and implement the systems that you've created. So without further ado, man, I'd like to hand this over to you and break it down for us. Tell me what you've been working on, man. This is exciting.
Well, thanks, VJ. I appreciate that. And yeah, for many years, many clients, after we have a nice consultation and they're all happy and we're laughing about something that we shouldn't be laughing about, and they say, well, what happens if something happens to you, John, if I need more help? Yeah. Do you have anybody? And there isn't anybody. I've tried to train people over the years. I have my video subscriptions and publications, but like people do today, they binge watch my videos and they get it, but it's a lot of watching videos, and I have documents up there. But now I have a product that is separate from myself that actually can, let's say, clone my thoughts. And this is what I'm seeing. That's so amazing. So like, for example, stupid things that I've done over the years that are quite effective for people. Like this one lady, I have so many stories, I've had so much fun over the years really helping people, but you can't just, upload the US code to something and then solve people's problems. No. But the use of it and the understanding of what you're doing does that. And so now I have actually something that can exist without me, that has my attitude, my thinking, my strategies, and all the case histories, because all my case histories, almost all of them, they're documented, and I could just feed it to the AI and the thing understands it. It's like, amazing. It never forgets anything. Just a great example is one woman calling me, she's getting sued, right? Her company's getting sued. And I said, what's going on with the company? She goes, I don't know. I don't use it anymore. I said, well, let's make all the attorneys the owner of the company and watch what happens. So we just amended the articles while I had her on the phone. We were laughing so hard. She goes, you don't have to defend it. I said, yeah, if you want to send me $10,000, I'll defend it for you. I said, but why? Give it to him. It's not costing you anything. And I did that, and the case went poof, gone. And so this type of thinking is in this device. That's why I call it the wizard, and so it just goes from there. So this is the cool part. So we talk about strategic life, right? We talk about, right, hey, do this thing, create some money. You and I can do stuff ourselves. We always do, but I'm thinking, right, why not not only am I providing the service, but I'm showing people how to actually like raise money and do something that people can rely on. And it's a tutorial. Right. So if you're an investor, you're not just like gambling on XRP or whatever. This is actually direct sales. This is actually a real business with a product. It's not hopefully I'm being alive, I'm going to be here. Right. You're not betting on me being around. The product is available. It's going to be on a server. Now it's not there yet, but it's going to be on a server later this year, and people can interact with it just like you would any other AI interface. Right. But it's going to be biased on what I'm doing.
That's amazing, man. Like, give a little more of detail in terms of how'd you wind up with this idea? Like, this is like a mad scientist kind of idea that you put together, John.
Well, I'll tell you, a couple of my clients kind of shamed me into it because they were saying, John, we're using this AI for the company and it's doing great. And I'm like, what? How do you do that? Well, you do this and that. And they kind of had to, there's a learning curve there. So I got to thinking, wow. And I started using the AI for my work. And it's so amazing that if I'm careful now, I have to still look at things, and think critically. So that's where I got the ideas from my clients, and they kind of shamed me into it. And when I started using it, I got addicted to it. I'm like, what the heck? I have to have this because I can't take my intellectual property, my strategies. I can't take that and just put it on the internet in a chat GPT interface.
Yes.
What I need is a proprietary system, which is what this is. My company owns it, right? And it's something that you can now invest in. It's hardware, it's software, it's on a server. It can be replicated. It can be backed up. It can exist without me. That's what I've been wanting for so many years. And I thought, I could do it that way with videos, but it doesn't really cover it. I have some system now that has critical thinking ability. So here's an example. Like I mentioned, debt collections or something like that. This is a common thing. People go, I get this letter from the IRS, John. What do you think? And, people just don't want to read stuff, or they can't or don't want to comprehend something, but it says everything in there. So we give it to my AI device, and the wizard will say, well, here. Nor can that person. So I have to come up with an alternative that's cheaper and still solve his problem. But then I really want to do this thing, but he can't justify paying me, right? But this AI will do it. So where it would cost somebody $10,000 to get access to my strategies, maybe it's going to cost $800, and you'll have it forever.
That's incredible.
Yeah, we can reach way more people now. Our niche markets that were so small now are much wider, and we can hit like a dozen to 15 niche markets now.
I apologize, man. I cut out for 20 seconds. My internet just gave out, and I was able to rebuffer back in. So I missed some of the things you were saying. But no, that's incredible that if you're saying that this helps you with the niche markets and really helps you to put basically what your mind and what you've been working on, what you've been creating, and giving it into the hands of the people is a very, very powerful tool. Now, with that being, go ahead, John.
People want to know about cryptos and taxes, right? So
yeah,
I'm the only one that I know of, and I'm not an accountant. I'm not a CPA. I don't have the qualifications on those professions. However, I'm the only one in the country that's gotten the IRS to agree in writing that cryptos are not taxable, and that the software, by implication, the software on the exchanges is wrong. No one's done that. All the accountants are just saying, oh, well, this article here written by this lawyer, yeah, we should do that. They're not thinking for themselves. And I'm getting a letter from the IRS saying, yep, you're right. None of my clients are paying tax on cryptos, and they're doing it legally by nothing magical. We're not hiding anything. So that understanding goes right into the AI. And if you ask the AI, why would you make this conclusion, right? If you ask the AI, like if it comes up with my strategy, right? You ask the AI, why would you make this conclusion? It's not going to say because John Jay said so. It's
Hey, hello. Can you folks hear me? I'm having internet issues. I don't know if I cut out and I was taken out, John. It was weird.
Yeah.
I have a full bar.
That was good timing, though. While I was talking, you did that. So that was
okay. The fellas
I think
saying,
got what I said.
Are you guys hearing John, or are you hearing me? Did John cut out, or did I cut out? There's dead spots. Interesting. Was I breaking up? John's audio stopped as well. Okay. This is odd. All right. So I guess take it back 20 seconds, John, and if you could.
So like for example, crypto is not taxable, right? I'm the only one that's obtained a written statement from the IRS on 22 different occasions stating that cryptos are not taxable, or by implication, the exchanges, the software is incorrect. The ones that issue the 1099, right? Like Coinbase and these guys, they're incorrect. So you have to use your own methods, which is what I do. I show people how to do this stuff. But if you were to use my Ace of Coins wizard and you get this information, okay, no problem. It's going to basically duplicate what I just told you and what I've done. But if you ask the AI, my AI, why is this correct? Why do you make this conclusion? It's not going to say because John Jay said so. It's going to say because the reg says this, and that, and you can go look it up yourself. It's going to have independent validation of everything I'm doing, which is really nice, because for 33 years and no one, no other professionals, because they're competing with me, they're not going to say, yeah, you're right. They're not going to do that. But this AI will say why I'm right.
Right. Right. Incredible. So, I'm sorry, John. I'm having some network issues on my end. I apologize. I don't know what's going on. Um, but if you can continue, man, I think it's on my end. I think you're
Okay.
good, but keep going.
I'll give you another example. So we look at like clients come to me with, let's say, a windfall, right? So they want to do something like a consumer would do, pay off the mortgage. And so I have a really good idea of why you should not do that. And we have these strategies, there's variations of these will be in the AI. So you get a windfall, right? And you can certainly call me on the phone and make an appointment, but you can also go to my website. You'll be able to go to the prompt and ask it, hey, I've got this situation here. Basically, you're saying, what would John Jay do, right? Yeah. But it will suggest a plan, what we would call an asset allocation plan. And 150 is not a lot of money, but it could become a lot of money, but it's a poor use of capital. If you're going to pay off debt early, you're going to have tax consequences and all these things. So the AI will explain all that. So that's another benefit. Same thing with real estate, right? You're in a foreclosure situation and there's different reasons why you might be in that situation. And we have different remedies, two of which include using an easement to establish the use rights of the property. And the other one is to use an HOA as the last lien to retain the title of the property, even following foreclosure. So all these things, you're not going to hear this from, a lawyer. He's going to laugh at that. He's going to say, oh, you can't do that. But actually you can. The law is on your side there. And this AI, the wizard, will actually walk you through that process and create a document that is consistent with those strategies.
Wow. That's incredible. That's incredible. John, if people want to get their hands on this, and how do they go about contacting you? That's number one. Number two, what stage of development are you on right now? And when do you expect this to be out in the forefront? And the last component of all is there is there a digital token or anything that's attached to this product and this project?
Good question. No digital token. That's going to add a level of complication. So it's just simple. You're buying shares. That's all it is. We're looking at being able, the investors are going to be given the first opportunity to use it. It's going to be in the last quarter. So October, November, December. I'm thinking late October, where the first prompt is available. We're going to see it like that. If you want, what I do right now is people want to know more. It's 10 cents a share. We're asking for 250,000 share as the offer. You can come in with less, but there's a fee to that. It's a very small fee. You can ask for the partnership agreement that establishes the share of the company and agreement. We send that out together.
Yeah, we're freezing. Yeah, we're frozen. Folks, can you hear us?
I see it now.
I think it's the network, John. I apologize, man. I don't know what's going on. Could you say that again, John? I apologize.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah. So what we're doing, the offer is for 250,000 shares at 10 cents a share. But you can come in for less than that. There's a fee associated with it. If you go to Singleton Press at protonmail.com, you send an email to Singleton Press at protonmail.com, or visit Telegram. You can send me a message on Telegram at JJ Singleton. You can ask for the partnership agreement that sets forth the shares and also the subscriber agreement, right? And then I can give you instructions on everything else that you need.
Perfect.
Yeah. I'm thinking this is better than just, throwing some money in a crypto and, hoping that the price goes up. Some of you guys are pretty good at forecasting it, but again,
it's impossible with these coins. I mean, it's I don't know, man. The whole crypto market's changed considerably. It's much more institutionalized. The days of I mean, this is far better than throwing money at a coin hoping.
Yeah, we don't mess with KYC. You put the money in there, and we just it's on direct sales, right? It's not speculating on price change against the dollar. It's direct sales. So you're investing in something that's direct sales that it's tangible, So and it's not so speculative.
Yeah, exactly. Very well said, John. I apologize, man. I think we're gonna have to do this again. My network is jacked up. I don't know why. We were running perfectly with EM Burlingame before. I don't know what's going on at the moment, man. But I'd say if you want to say any last moment things you want to say, and we have to. I want to do the show again.
Okay.
next week, and hopefully by then, whatever the hell's going on, I'll have a better connection set up or network. This is just very strange, and I don't want to screw this up, so to speak. So, any last things you want to say, and then I also put the link in the description box for the people to follow you. So go ahead, John.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. So if someone will ask, I know some of you will ask, can I invest with cryptos? And the answer is yes. It's limited though. If you want the full subscription, the offer subscription of 250,000 shares, we do accept USDT. So let me know what you want to do. You can use my email address and the Telegram address, and I'll send you everything you need, and we can coordinate that. And yeah, definitely I appreciate having another discussion. We'll go over the details again, but there's so much there. There's so much things I've done over the years. And I have so many videos. In fact, I have over a dozen books that I just don't publish anymore. They're just sitting on my computer, and I just feed it right into the AI. It's got all that history, and then I can just talk to it. It's just so amazing.
Perfectly said.
Yeah. Yeah.
Folks, get a hold of John Singleton over at aceofcoins.com. Book and schedule a call with him. And we will be back next week, you bet, when we'll have, hopefully these network issues will be corrected, and we'll have a full-on presentation for you guys to see and to get a deeper dive. But in the meantime, if you have questions about this unique opportunity and be in the forefront of AI and the future of asset protection, get a hold of John J. Singleton over at aceofcoins.com. Thank you all for listening in.